In just under 2 weeks, the United States went from shirking its climate pledges to breaking ground trying to meet them. The nearly $370 billion energy and climate spending deal struck between Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and conservative Democrat Joe Manchin would be the single largest federal clean energy investment in U.S. history. While it falls short of the $555 billion package Democrats proposed last year, preliminary assessments of the legislation by climate change modeling experts indicate that it would put the United States in a much stronger position to meet its pledges. "It really makes me incredibly optimistic," said. With the new policies in the bill, called the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, IRA, Senate Democrats ballparked that the United States could lower its greenhouse gas emission by 40% from 2005 levels by the end of the decade. That does not quite meet President Biden's stated goal of reducing emissions by at least half at that point. It doesn't get us all the way there on its own, but it keeps us in the climate fight, said Jenkins. The Rhodium Group, which in previous projects showed the U.S. falling far short of its climate goals, is still analyzing the text of the legislation but also shared a preliminary assessment. "We find that the provisions in the IRA can put the U.S. on track to reducing emissions by 31 to 44% below 200. That's a significant change from the group's previous projections. The bill still needs to pass procedural steps in the Senate, and secure the support of all 50 Democrats to have a chance at passage via budget reconciliation rules. But closing in on the country's top-line goals is exceedingly meaningful, said Sarah Ladislaw, a managing director at RMI, a nonpartisan organization that's pushing the country to transition to cleaner energy faster. She said the Biden administration set an aggressive climate goal, and the deepest fear of everybody in the climate community is that pledges are pledges and actions don't necessarily follow them. Securing the investments in the reconciliation bill would give such ambitious goals credibility, said. The act takes aim at transportation and electricity generation, the two most greenhouse gas polluting sectors of the U.S. economy, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. It includes $60 billion for the domestic manufacture of clean energy components, in order to grow local supply chains for renewable energy infrastructure such as solar panels and wind turbines. It also extends tax credits that incentivize the development of wind and solar power projects, and expands them to cover newer energy technologies such as hydrogen power.